They told you that sugar is bad for you. That makes you fat. That ruins your teeth. And so you tried eliminating it, avoiding it, replacing it with sweeteners, stevia, erythritol, fit choices. But what if I told you that the real problem with sugar isn't the calories, but in the way it manipulates your brain, your hormones, and even your emotions? And most importantly, it's not where you think. Today you will discover how sugar really works inside the body. And I guarantee that after point 4 you will start reading labels with completely different eyes. Before you start, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Every week we share content that helps you decipher food and regain energy, clarity, and freedom. The problem isn't the sugar. It's the hidden amount. A can of cola Yuguale 35 grams of sugar. 1 fruit yogurt Yuguale 18 grams. A fake ACE juice Yuguale 22 grams. The upper limit recommended by the WHO is 25 grams per day. And most people get over it at breakfast. The problem is that sugar is everywhere. Not just in desserts, but in sauces, bread, crackers, cured meats, ready-made soups, protein powders, and even in light foods. Sugar and the brain, the neurological trap. Every time you eat sugar, your brain releases dopamine, the pleasure molecule. But be careful. The more sugar you consume Yuguale, the more your receptors become desensitized. So you still want it, but it satisfies you less and less. Result? Behavioral and metabolic dependence. A 2013 study conducted by Princeton University showed that rats develop withdrawal behaviors similar to those observed with drugs. And it's not just in rats. The effect can be replicated in humans, especially if the diet is deficient in real nutrients. Sugar and insulin, the chain that blocks your metabolism. Every spike in blood sugar causes an insulin spike. And insulin is the hormone that allows glucose to enter the cells, blocks lipolysis, i.e., fat burning, promotes the accumulation of visceral fat. The problem? If you continuously eat simple sugars, you are constantly blocking your body's ability to burn fat. This is why some people eat little and don't lose weight. Sugar and inflammation, the silent enemy. Refined sugar triggers low-grade inflammatory processes, especially in the liver, pancreas, and adipose tissue. This type of inflammation alters the microbiota, disturbs sleep, worsens water retention, contributes to insulin resistance and chronic fatigue. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that 50 grams of refined sugar increased inflammatory markers within 2 hours of ingestion. Natural sugar control. Added sugar, understanding the difference. Fruit contains sugars, but also fiber, vitamins, and polyphenol. And these slow down the absorption of glucose, attenuate the glycemic peak, and nourish the microbiota. Added sugar, on the other hand, is isolated. It has no fiber, no micronutrients, no physiological breaks. It's pure stimulation of the dopamine system. This is why an apple isn't like a candy bar, even if on paper they have the same grams of sugar. Are sweeteners the solution? Not really. Many sugar substitutes trick the palate but not the brain. They stimulate the sweet taste, without providing energy. And this can increase the craving for real food after a while. Some sweeteners such as aspartame, saccharin, or even sucralose alter the microbiota, can increase appetite. They do not always reduce body weight in the long term. Better to focus on Natural stevia, unrefined. Small quantities of raw honey. Coconut sugar in minimal doses. But above all, train your palate to less sweet tastes. And now I want your opinion. Have you managed to reduce the sugar in your diet? Or do you find it hard to resist? Write the word wake up in the comments if you too have had that moment when you realized how much sugar was in your normal of foods. Let's find out together how many have already woken up. Sugar and emotional hunger, the less visible link. Sugar acts on the limbic system. When we're tired, stressed, frustrated, sugar is the first thing we reach for. Not because it's beneficial to the body, but because it seduces us emotionally. And the problem is, the effect doesn't last long. After the peak comes the crash, mentally, hormonally, and energetically. A cycle that leaves you worse off than before, but with the desire to start over again. The tolerance threshold, the point that changes everything. There's no need to become a fanatic. But you do need to know your threshold. For most people, up to 15 grams per day uguale no problem. 15 to 25 grams uguale tolerable, if everything else is perfect. More than 25 grams per day uguale guaranteed metabolic stress. The key is awareness, gradualness, and strategy. If you want to boost your energy, mental clarity, and physical fitness, leave a like and activate the bell. Help us carry forward a free, concrete, independent voice guided only by the facts. And if you want to understand how to really fight food-induced inflammation, watch the next video now. Anti-inflammation diets, the key to a long, healthy life. I'll show you what to eliminate, what to add, and how to eat to live better every day. Common sugar mistakes, watch out for these. Thinking that cane sugar is better, it's practically identical. Drink fruit juices as if they were water. Using too many sweeteners. Don't read the labels. Compensate sugar with physical activity, doesn't work. Sugar isn't a poison. But it becomes one if you consume it unknowingly, every day, with every meal. Practical example of a low sugar day. Breakfast, eggs + whole wheat bread + avocado. Snack, fresh fruit with almonds. Lunch, quinoa, chickpeas, grilled vegetables. Snack, plain whole Greek yogurt. Dinner, vegetable soup + hummus + pumpkin seeds. Zero added sugars. Stable energy. Constant mood. Clear mind. Sugar is not the enemy. Food ignorance, yes. And you already know more about it than most people out there. True freedom starts here. And from the next spoon you choose.